I'm your host, Aaliyah Thompson, and today I'm joined by another very special guest. It's been a while since we had a show, so we had to come in with a bang. My former teammate, a two-time national champion, our point guard, Raven Johnson.
I've been in the gym. I've been grinding,
Does Atlanta produce the best athletes in the world? We're talking Coco Gauff, Cam Newton, Tyreek Hill.
It's plenty more. You didn't name Anthony Edwards, Jabari Smith, football players, AJ Terrell, Pat Jones. I could name a whole bunch. And some of these people came from my high school, but going there, I was there with a whole bunch of the top boys. Chet, who just won a NBA
finals,
check,
right.
Which is crazy. Paulo, JD Davison, those type of boys. So I was nervous. I was so nervous, like just being the only girl, but I was also thinking like, I gotta put on for the girls.
Hungry, Columbia? It's time to answer the call with Firehouse Subs. Swing by your local Firehouse Subs, where every bite supports first responders and every sub is packed with bold flavor. Try our hook and ladder loaded with smoked turkey and Virginia honey ham, or go big with the Firehouse Hero. Made hot, made fast, and made just for you, only at Firehouse Subs all around Columbia. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen, fueled by flavor. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of The Coop, the show that celebrates the past and present, sung and unsung legends of USC athletics. I'm your host, Aaliyah Thompson, and today I'm joined by another very special guest. It's been a while since we had a show, so we had to come in with a bang. My former teammate, a two-time national champion, our point guard, Raven Johnson. Raven, welcome to the show today.
Thank you.
I'm very happy to have you on. Thank you for being on. How you been doing? How's summer treating you?
I've been doing really good. I'm enjoying life. I've been in the gym. I've been grinding, We lost last season, so this season I want to end on a bang. And I visit Seattle, which is a really nice place. My first time ever visiting, going there. So that was a getaway trip for me also.
That's awesome. What'd you do when you were in Seattle?
I watched my boyfriend, Nick. He plays for the Seattle Seahawks. Watch him train with his NFL team, which was really cool just to see the experience they go through and how they treat those NFL guys. Mm-hmm. And then I viewed the city. The city is so nice. It's some nice people. I was like, Seattle is really different. So I definitely recommend people to go visit that place.
Yeah, Seattle is beautiful. My uncle lives out there, and we were just out there, I think, last week. So we just got back. Me and my mom went out there, so it was really nice. Summers are way different out there. It is so much nicer. You don't have that humidity sticking to you at all times.
It's not as hot here. Yeah.
No. So when you're here, how do you like to spend your time when you're not on the court?
Honestly, school is that takes up my free time. I'm getting my master's right now, and getting masters is not
crazy.
Easy. Yeah, it's so crazy, honestly. And I think I spend a lot of my times working with school, and when I'm done with school, I hang with my teammates and just do fun things, shopping, retail therapy, just stuff like that. So
absolutely. What are you getting your master's in?
I'm getting my. What is it? It's called data communication.
Okay.
Right now I'm doing some coding with some mathematics, and it's kicking my butt right now.
Yeah, I bet I can't do math.
Oh my gosh.
All. That's awesome though. That is just crazy how grown you are though. I mean, Sanaya and Breezy are gone. I mean, you're in your 5th year, you're getting your master's. It's just crazy how fast times fly. But I'm really proud of you. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So another change in summers from my time to yours is we had to work camps. Y'all don't have to work camps anymore because y'all are so invested with NIL. Isn't that what you say?
That's actually crazy. NIL started, your senior year?
It was my junior year, but I mean, it's
different now.
So different.
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah. So what kind of deals are you working on right now?
I'm working with a lot of stuff. I'm doing a back to school giveaway Saturday, and I partner with VTLR,
That's awesome.
Verizon, the mayor of Atlanta. I want to give back to kids. That's really a big thing for me. Just, because when I was coming up, I seen a lot of people give back to people like me. So I want to do the same thing because I think that matters when you come from a community like South Carolina or Atlanta, things like that. So that's really big for me.
That's awesome. And I mean, you're still really close to home. So it is really nice that you're able to just take that quick drive down to Atlanta and make this happen. Yep. So that's next weekend?
This Saturday.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. If you had a dream NIL deal, what would it be?
Ooh.
Like what brand, like a brand you would want to partner with, or like a little niche area?
I probably would say, that's a good question. I have so many. I'm going to go with like clothing. Probably like something like Louis Vuitton or like Gucci or something like that. I like, they say you look good, you feel good. Like, I like to look good. So just things like that. I don't really wear a lot of makeup, things like that.
You don't need makeup.
Oh, God. So I won't say makeup brands. So definitely clothing brands.
That's awesome. Yeah, I could definitely see you in that. You've got a fit on today. You look cute. All right. So this is kind of a little jump topic real quick, but what influenced your decision to come back for your 5th year?
Honestly, Tanaya, she was a big part of the reason I came back. I really wanted my master's also, but I want to end like my last season on a bang, and I really want to leave South Carolina with a national championship. And it's no other way to leave college to win a national championship. So I want to end the college with a bang. So.
For sure. Would you say that this is revenge tour 2.0?
Oh yeah, I would definitely say that. I mean, just the way we lost, like it wasn't by 2 points. It was like a blowout. So I think we need to get back there and try to win it all how we did the season before that. I
saw Molly for one of her Final Four Fridays had the score of that game on every screen of the TV in the weight room. What does that message mean to y'all? Like, what's going through your head when you walk in there at 7 a.m. and you're reminded of that again? Like, how does that memory push you?
Every time we see that score, we be like, this is crazy. Like, did we really just get boned out by 20? Like, that's embarrassing. Like, that's so embarrassing. I think, Molly does that. Just give us a little motivation. It's like, to know that what we're working for is not going to be easy to get back to the Final Four. So I think she knows what she's doing. Like, she's doing things for a reason, because when we see that, we get mad. We be like, why she has this up here again? Like, we know we lost. So it's like just to put a little chip on our shoulder.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it was a really tough way to end the season, but I think that makes y'all better going into this one. And your squad is looking a whole lot different. Everybody is working on themselves. Everybody has different goals. But what's one thing that you've been working on this offseason?
Oh, I've been working on, being more consistent at the 3, like just confidence. I think that comes with a lot of confidence. If I believe in myself, I mean, no one has to believe in me, but if I believe in myself, I think it'll show on the court. I've been working on my offensive game. I think if I look to score more, shoot open shots, because of course they're probably going to go under screen, so I need to shoot it in their face, burn it, and I think that will open my teammates up more to have more assists, just make the game more easier for my teammates. So the offensive game definitely.
Absolutely. You said something you're working on is confidence. How do you work on confidence? Because that's different for everybody. And, it's not like a skill that you can go into the gym and work on, like shooting or defense, Confidence, it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
So how do you work on your confidence?
For me, I think being in the gym more, putting up the reps. I mean, the more reps you do, it'll come easy in the game. So I've been in the gym just doing a lot of reps or just shooting while I'm open. I feel like, you work on this shot 1,000 times. Why not this one time in the game? It'll be easy. So I feel like just being in the gyms, getting the reps. And I think having like a really good support system and people you can talk to, it helps. Like, helps with the mental aspect. Just people who can boost your confidence. I mean, we all human. Like, we all gonna go through stuff. You're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have good days. And those bad days, you need a person like you, Liv. Like, you're a really good person to talk to when you have those bad days. So
yeah, absolutely. No, I think our team has always been a great group of people that help support each other. Like, everyone is going to be there for you to lean on. And I mean, I think we often talk about your relationship with Letitia.
Oh, yeah.
How's y'all's friendship progressed? I mean, she's in the WNBA, but y'all are still like this. So is she still someone that you lean on a good bit?
Oh, yes, definitely. I talked to her yesterday. Actually, we were talking about the All-Star game, or all the stuff that's been on Twitter. Like, we just talk about life things. Honestly, it's so funny. Like,
the stud buds.
Oh my! Like, they are so funny. Like, we just talk about life things. She checks up on me. I check up on her. I also ask her about how the WNBA is. Like, like how they cutting a lot of people, then they bring them back. Like,
they tried to do her wrong, man.
Oh my
God! They did do her so wrong,
and she was killing. Like, I was like, how do you feel about that? Like, how do that make you feel? And she was just telling me things like, you gotta have a strong mental aspect when you go to the WNBA. Like, it's not easy. So you got people like y'all, Aaliyah, Zaya, y'all, people that's in the WNBA that us players can get tips on. Right. Because they've been in the league for 2 years
Right.
now. So
right.
yeah.
Going to South Carolina is like a cheat code. You
Yes.
got all these amazing pros, but then the players still on the team are just as talented and skilled and smart. You know, they're very savvy, and we always are trying to build each other up. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I talked about how the squad is looking a bit different this year. You have a new post player in Medina. What's it been like playing with another Camilla-sized post player? Because, you know, last year y'all were lacking a dominant big of that height. And y'all still had great success. Like, really, like, it wasn't too much of a difference. But I know playing with someone of that size, you love that. So what's it been like?
So, yes. Camilla, of course, that's like my pencil to paper type person. But Medina, the things that we have seen in the summer from her, they're gonna love her. Like, she's shooting the three. She's dribbling
way.
like she's dribbling like a guard.
And she's 6'7", right?
She's tall, and she got like she's strong. Like you're gonna bounce off her. That's how strong she is. But she's shooting a three like with confidence. She's dribbling with confidence. Like I never seen no 6'7" like her. And like if you're on her way, she's gonna push you to get to that basket. Like I love playing with her. Then I love playing with bigs like her. Just throwing the ball up. I mean Adele.
Right,
her and Adele together.
You got two.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Them two together, they look really good together. I feel like they already have a connection. Adele, they're gonna love her too. Like you could tell she's been working this summer.
Man, you could tell even in those little moments where Adele would come in last year. You're like, oh, she's got something.
Yes.
She's got that fire. So that's awesome.
2 6'7". It's gonna be crazy.
That big lineup is gonna be dangerous.
Not even counting Chloe and Joyce. Like that's
for real.
That's gonna be crazy.
I know. Yeah. Man, people aren't gonna be ready. I think Revenge Tour 2.0.
It's gonna be crazy.
I think so too. And we already brought her up, but another former teammate who you're reunited with in Sanaya. Ooh. That's awesome. What's it like playing with her again?
Man, she's a hard worker. Like she pushes me to be better. Like she holds me accountable. I mean, like she's like a blood sister to me. So she wants to see me be successful, and like she knows how I take advice. She knows how I take criticism. Like she just knows me like a book. And I think she makes me play hard. When I see her play hard, I want to play harder because I want to help her. Do things. She has a lot of goals, a lot of dreams, and just knowing where she came from, like from middle school to now, I mean, I'm really proud of her, honestly. Yeah. So I'm excited to get back to playing with her.
For sure. So did you know before everyone else that she was entering the transfer portal?
Well, I didn't know, but I heard. I mean, there were rumors, and trust me, when she entered the transfer portal, I was the first person to call, text. I'm like, Sanaya, you know where to come.
Recruiting, right?
Oh, yeah,
you know what to do.
Come on now.
Was she already kind of leaning this way, or do you think you had a heavy influence on her?
I feel like, I don't know. I think she was exploring her options, but I feel like, South Carolina was probably number one on her list. I mean, she wants to win. She has a really big mentality of winning, and she do whatever it takes to win. I think, this was the perfect place for her, honestly, because Coach is going to bring the best out of her. I mean, they already sing the best, but she's going to turn it up to another notch, and I can't wait for the world to see this tonight. So.
Nah, I'm excited too. It's going to be crazy. And you guys go way back to middle school? Or
8th
Westlake?
grade, 9th grade, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Man.
We won a lot of things together.
Y'all won 4 state championships, right?
Yeah, and a national championship in high school. And it's crazy. That's actually crazy. We won a lot together.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, in y'all's final years of college, you're playing together again. Yeah, that's crazy. I know you're so excited.
So super excited.
And I want to talk about your relationship with Camilla a little bit, because that's another person who you go way back with.
Yeah.
Where did y'all's relationship start?
Honestly, I was in the 7th, 8th grade. I remember when she first came to America, like she couldn't speak a lick of English.
Really?
Like nothing. Like we had to translate plays for her on a freaking the Google Translator thing.
Wow.
Like it was crazy. Like we was like, Camilla, this is the play we got to run. She was like, what? Like I remember when she first got here. Like she has grown so much. Like just to see her from my 8th grade year to where she is now. Like Camilla has became really a woman. Like this is crazy.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. And to think that like y'all will both be in the WNBA next year, man. That's so crazy.
It's crazy. Hopefully I get to play with her again. I would love that.
I would love that for you too.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So before we talk more about USC stuff, I want to take it all the way back to the beginning in Atlanta, Georgia. First of all, does Atlanta produce the best athletes in the world? We're talking Coco Gauff, Cam Newton, Tyreek Hill. Raven Johnson. Does Atlanta produce the best athletes?
Yes. It's plenty more. You didn't name Anthony Edwards, Jabari Smith, football players, AJ Terrell, Pat Jones. I could name a whole bunch. And some of these people came from my high school, so
really,
it's crazy, literally. But I feel like they do. Like Atlanta is really the city of rappers, athletes, you name it, everybody, honestly.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, who introduced you to basketball?
My grandfather. So I have a twin brother.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Richard. He doesn't play sports now, but he used to play t-ball, and I wanted to do everything he did. Like that's where my competitive edge came from. Like I wanted to be just like him. Like he used to beat me in things. I hated that. Like it made me so mad. Like I hated that. But my grandfather, he put me into basketball. I hated basketball at first, honestly.
Really?
Like I thought it was like boy sport. Like it was nasty. Like
did you play any other sports?
I played softball.
Okay.
I played t-ball. I did a little cheer, like the little girly stuff. But I think, when I started playing with my twin brother, I found love for it. And they used to call us Killer and Thriller. Like he had the offense and I had the defense. Like it was funny. Like we was killing out there. Yeah.
That's hilarious. So when did you kind of start like dropping those other sports and focus on basketball? When did it become something that you really loved?
Honestly, probably like middle school, beginning of middle school. I played with boys. I forgot about that. I played with all boys, and I used to take my shirt off like them. Like I used to be like,
that's
I
hilarious.
used to think I was a little boy too. Like it's crazy.
You started off hating it, and now you're taking it right.
It's crazy. I used to be around all boys. I used to just be rough, just like them. And when I got a little older, 7th, 8th grade, I realized, I can't be doing the stuff they're doing. And I started playing with girls. And I started playing with an AU team called FBC. And we started traveling and doing all this stuff. I was like, wow, this little orange ball could take you to different places you never seen and meet different people that you never met. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep doing this. Like you can get a lot of things out of just playing basketball. So.
Absolutely. FBC is one of those AAU groups that people, you hate to see them walk through the door. Oh my God. I remember being in those big tournaments like Deep South and the ones in Atlanta.
Yeah, I remember that.
We played against our fair share of FBC teams, but I'm glad we did not play against y'all because y'all's team was crazy.
I feel like our older team was better than us.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think that our team ended up playing against them, luckily, but dang, y'all had some clout for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Some major players playing for FBC. So what made you become a point guard?
Ooh, good question. I was small when I was coming up, so of course I had to bring the ball up the court, but I think high school year, I had to honestly understand what a point guard was. I mean, it wasn't just dribbling the ball up the court or just passing to my teammates. My high school coach was like, you got to be a leader. Like, you got to direct. You got to put people in their positions. And I think, I kind of like being a leader. I kind of like being a role model. And I think, the more I grow, the more I mature, I realize that the point guard position is like the quarterback of a football team. Like, that's the oil to engine, honestly. So I think that's a very key part of a team. So,
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now we talked about your relationship and friendship with Anthony Edwards. How did that start? How old were you when you two met?
Ooh, I don't even know I don't remember, honestly. I know we met when I was young, honestly, but I have a trainer called Coach Justin Hollins, and we met through him. He used to train both of us, and I remember playing Anthony Edwards one-on-one. Like, he was a junior in high school or a senior in high school. I'm talking about big. Like, this is before he reclassed up and all that. Like, he was the talk of the town, talk of Georgia. Like, everybody wanted to play against him. Everybody wanted to come see him at these games. And going one-on-one with him, I was like, oh, if I can go against him, I can bang against anybody. But he was playing me like a boy. Like, he was dunking on my head, throwing the ball between my legs and stuff like that. I'm like, man, like, take it easy on me.
Right.
But I feel like I was getting my due too. Like, I was killing him too.
Right.
So I feel like, he pushes me. Like, just seeing how his work ethic is, just seeing what he does. I mean, it motivates me, honestly. So yeah, he definitely came. He went through a lot, honestly. So
yeah. And I mean, y'all are pretty tight now. I've seen you you'll come on like TV at Timberwolves games. I'm just like,
wait, what?
At Timberwolves games? When they're showing on TV, they'll like pan the camera to you sometimes if you're there. Yeah, you'll be up on the jumbotron and stuff.
I need to hide then.
You can't hide if you're You can't hide if you're sitting courtside.
You're right.
How has y'all's relationship progressed throughout the years? Like, what are y'all's conversations like now that he's pretty top of his level and you're top of yours? Like, how do you guys push each other and inspire each other to be great now?
Honestly, watching him on TV and stuff. I mean, yeah, of course he's the talk of the town, but there's people think he just this best player, or he just go out there and tie his shoes and bounce a ball. I mean, there's more things to it. I feel like his work ethic, like he be in the gym from sun up to sundown, and it's been like that. Honestly, like he lives in the gym, and I think that's where things he do on the court, it shows. Like he be in the gym, and I feel like we lost last year, and he was very mad about it. I mean, my trainer, Coach Justin, told me, like, Ant said, like, you need to do this better. You need to like he definitely criticizes my game a lot. I could say that. So I need to start criticizing his game more.
There you go. So when you started progressing through basketball and you're playing for FBC and Westlake, when did you start to receive attention from colleges?
Ooh, my first offer was my 8th grade year, going to my 9th grade year. Of course, it's from the hometown state. I think it's from UGA.
Okay.
I used to be at UGA 24/7.
I bet.
Like, oh my gosh. Like, I was like, I love this school. And then when Ant-Man committed there, I was like, I love it even more. But, I mean, like, I didn't even look at the girls program for real. I was like, just the school, the atmosphere, the UGA games, football games. I used to bet those games a lot. But it was definitely UGA, the hometown state.
That's pretty cool. And when did South Carolina start recruiting you?
Dang, probably 10th, 11th grade year.
I gotcha.
I was talking to Coach Law. No, Coach Nikki McCrae. I
Really?
was talking to her a lot.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
She is so cool. Like
Yeah.
she was talking about how South Carolina is, how they trying to win national championships, and then I started talking to Coach Staley, probably like my senior year. Like I got really close with her, and then COVID happened. And we got even closer. Like she used to call, like we called each other every day. We made a connection. And I remember coming to y'all game. Y'all played UConn, and this was like your y'all freshman year. It was y'all freshman year.
That game
was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, they play in the atmosphere like this. Like that gym was rocking. Like I never seen anything like it.
That game was crazy. I can still remember that.
Man, it was super crazy.
That was all of that was like our first time being in an environment like that too. That was like the biggest game of our year. So like I'm talking like crowd size and like hype. It's UConn. Like everybody's showing out.
It didn't seem like it. Y'all was poised. Like y'all been there before.
We were geeking out. It was crazy. But was that kind of like a selling point for you to come to South Carolina? Was it like that moment when you were like, yeah? Oh
my gosh, yes. Just seeing how y'all was freshmen, so I was like this. Everybody knew who y'all was. Y'all was a top name in the country, honestly. So I was like, look at them. Like, they, they're so poised. And then after the game, when we was talking to you guys, we was talking to Coach. I remember talking to Ty Harris. Like, she helped push it a little bit, too. And talking to Zaya. Like, y'all was lit. Like, it felt like a home away from home feeling.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love it. That's something that everyone says about South Carolina is that it just has that home feeling. But it's so genuine, too. Like, we're not even putting on a front. And you know that now, like, when recruits come in, like, you're just being yourselves. Yeah. And that's all it really takes to sell it to a recruit. Yeah. So it's pretty awesome. And when you came to South Carolina, did you develop a relationship with Sanaya Breezy and Sanaya Rivers before y'all came, or like did y'all get closer once you got on campus?
It's crazy how the whole process happened. I mean,
because with COVID, like I bet that was pretty weird.
It was hard, honestly. Yeah. I mean, like I think Breezy committed first or something, but we were all talking way before we committed. Like we was trying to team up together.
No way.
It was crazy. Like we was trying to team up. I remember we were other people were talking about other schools and stuff like that. I remember reaching out to Breezy, reaching out to Sanaya Rivers, because we were like the few that didn't commit. It was like AZ committed to UConn. Other people committed to other schools. I remember Sanaya, we was close. We was from the same state. So I was talking to her like, come on, let's team up. We'll go to South Carolina. And then Rivers, it was. I feel like it was hard to get her to, really bite the budge. Like she was hard to get to. But Breezy, me and her was really close. And she said she really wanted to play with me, play with the Sanaya, and we made it happen. And
that's
boom,
awesome.
Like another class came in.
Man, y'all had some great years, too.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Once you got to campus, did you have, like, a welcome to college sports moment? Like, what was the transition like from high school to college basketball?
It was hard. I feel like time management, like, that was very hard for me. Like, the school, the practices, I mean, it was a lot, honestly. But we had a really good vet group like you guys in front of us that really helped us, but I still found it hard to like just find time to myself. Like I'm so used to my mom, my parents, my grandma doing everything for me, but so now I had to adjust to doing things on my own. But lucky to you guys, y'all helped us really good.
Yeah, it is really hard. Like I remember what it felt like coming in, and then I mean, because they don't ease you into it at all.
Yes.
You just jump right
into it.
Right. I mean, that's really like the best and only way to do it. Because if you go too easy, then when things start getting difficult, it can get a little dicey.
Yeah.
But if you just start off going the way it's supposed to be, then it can make it easier to adjust to that. Was there a teammate or a coach that you leaned on during that time when you're like trying to get your bearings as a freshman?
The freshies, y'all.
Yeah.
A coach. I wouldn't say a coach. I was low-key scared of them. I mean, just the way they are.
I get it.
They were a little harsh. They were like, you need to be on time. You need to be this, that, and third. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to talk to them because if I tell them anything. So I really relied on y'all, the freshies. Like y'all know the in and outs about this. Like y'all was like our mothers. Really. Like it was good feeling. It was a good feeling, honestly.
Yeah.
So I came to y'all about everything.
For sure. Definitely. All right. Oh, something else I forgot to ask you about is before you went to college, you were the first girl invited to the Iverson Classic. That's pretty awesome. What was that experience like?
It was crazy. I mean, when I heard the news, I was like, me out of all the people, like, why would they choose little me? Like, that's crazy. But going there, I was there with a whole bunch of the top boys. I mean, Chet, who just won a NBA
finals, right.
Which is crazy. Paulo, J.D. Davison, those type of boys. So I was nervous. I was so nervous, like just being the only girl. But I was also thinking like, I got to put on for the girls. Like, this is the first time a girl ever been invited to Iverson Classic like that. But meeting Iverson was crazy. Like, oh my gosh.
That's
like he's genuinely like himself. Like he doesn't change for nobody. He says the most craziest things to people.
Really?
Like, he's still the same. Like it's crazy. Like I love that about him, honestly. I think him and Coach will get along real good because the stuff he says, the stuff she says, it kind of correlate of how they are, honestly. But he's really cool. Like I was crying. I was telling my mom, like, this is crazy. Like, yeah.
I mean, you've been playing against boys your whole life. So but at that level, it's different. These are some of the best high school boys in the country. So did you end up playing like one-on-one and stuff against them, or like how did that work? What kind of stuff did y'all do there?
We played 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 5-on-5, and they were treating me like a boy. Yeah. I'm like, Jesus, like they dunking on me, they pushing me on crossovers. I was like, I need to toughen up a little bit. I mean, they don't care if I'm a girl. You feel me? This is a camp. And they were helping me also. They were telling me, just push through it. We know you're a girl, but we're gonna play you hard. Like we're not gonna back down just because you're a girl. And I was like, okay, I see how y'all are. I mean, but they are top boys in the country, Right. So
So what did it mean to receive that high praise from arguably one of the best point guards to ever play? Like like you said, out of all the female basketball players in the country, he chose you. Like, what did that honor mean?
It was like a dream come true. I'm like, this man really knows me. And I still have his number. I can't believe his number's in my phone. Like, I could reach out to him any day. But him, like, he's known across the country. Like,
the whole world,
so many people want to meet him. And it's like, for him to even know my name, like, it's honestly crazy. But he's really cool off the court as a person. That's
awesome. Yeah. I mean, it is really such an honor to be recognized like that out of all these girls, and then for him to have the confidence in you to bring you to this event in front of all these boys playing against them. I mean, they're not taking it easy on you at all. So, but you're giving them the work too.
Oh so, yeah, I was definitely doing that.
That's awesome. So back to South Carolina. You faced a bit of adversity your freshman year. You ended up tearing your ACL early in the season. What was that like for you? Because, I mean, you're coming in, you're young and hungry, and you're ready to play and prove yourself, and then you injure yourself. What was going through your head in that time?
I'm going to just start off by this. My first year coming here, the first practice going against Destanni Henderson, Man, that was so hard having to guard her every day. I'm like, this girl is good.
Yeah.
But she was also a person that was in my ear trying to push me. Like, I can say that. But she was so good. Like, going against her every day as a freshman, like coming in, I'm not knowing nothing. We played 5-on-5 or something, like the first day or something. And our freshman class was like, bro, this is going to be a tough year for us. Like, this is crazy. Like, y'all had a connection. That core group y'all was like this. And we were trying to figure out, what to do. But y'all definitely showed us the ropes. But I could say, like, the adversity part, it was hard. Like, when I tore my ACL, I gained 40 pounds, 30 pounds. Like, I was very depressed. Like, I went from looking like this to looking like this. Like, it was crazy. But I think, everything happens for a reason. I definitely learned a lot about myself. And I got closer to God. LA, I mean, she helped me a lot during that time. Nick, my boyfriend, he was by my side the whole time, just being in my ear. I could say, you guys, y'all was also helping me. Aaliyah, you, Zaya, Bree, Breezy, everybody, honestly, coaches, they were, pushing me to keep going because I wanted to give up. Like, I really, honestly did not like basketball. Like, I was like, I never had a big injury like that. So I was like, I want to quit. Like, this is not for me. And I remember y'all was going on away trips, and I used to stay, and I used to rehab, hard. And I used to skip rehab. I was bad. I was really bad. Like, I used to skip rehab. I used to do a lot of crazy stuff. So hats off to Craig and Molly, what they had to deal with. But they definitely did not give up on me, and I really love them for that. But it was hard. Like, my road to recovery was really hard because I didn't want to do it.
Right.
Like, I was like, I'm not doing this. Like, you feel me? I tore my ACL. There's no way I'm coming back from an ACL tear. That was just in my mind the whole time. Like, I'm not doing this. So I think, just the 6 months, when I got my 6 months process, I remember getting closer to God, leaning on LA a little bit more, just trusting people, letting people into my circle. Because I did have a hard time of trusting people and letting people in my circle. But when I opened up a little bit more and let people in my circle help me use the resources, I came out way different than I expected. Like, I was a stronger person mentally, physically, and I was back to a better version of myself, honestly.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, recovering from an injury like that, it's so difficult. And especially on the mental side for someone who's never been through something like that before. And, you have people around you who have been in your shoes. Like, Tish had been in your shoes multiple times. And even with them, like, trying to give you that encouragement, like, you're still the one going through it. Yeah. And for everybody, it's different. So I bet that was really difficult. Like, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, but I was giving my parents a hard time, too. Like, they were like, Raven, like, you got to get it together. Like, but my mom, she was pushing me, too. So I could definitely say that.
Yeah. But, I mean, after that 6 months, you said things started to get better.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can start touching the court a little bit.
Yes.
Was that difficult for you? Like, were you kind of scared getting out there because, like, you didn't want to mess yourself up again? Like, what were you kind of like thinking during that time getting back out on the court? Was it scary at all?
Man, watching y'all was going so fast. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get back to that pace of the game. Like, y'all were I don't know, y'all was here and I was like here. So I was just trying to do things, or I remember drawing up plays when y'all was going over plays. It was like little things like that to like just try to stay in the game. But I feel like when I first got back, I had to wear this big old brace.
Oh my God.
And I hated it. Oh my gosh.
You did hate that thing. I remember you would always be taking it off and Craig would come over there and be like, you got to put that back on.
It makes me think of my knee. Like, every time I'm on the court, I got to do something, I'm thinking of this big old brace on. Like, I'm like, why do I got to have this on? Like,
it's distracting.
And Craig used to give me a hard time sometimes of having it. Like, I had to wear it because I just came back. But once I took that brace off, I felt so free. Like, I trusted my leg more. I mean, I let go, let God. And I was like, whatever happens, I mean, I've been through this process. I mean, Molly, she trained my leg really good to make it stronger. So I did trust him. I trusted my leg a lot. So it was a really good feeling to let that brace go.
Oh, I bet that was holding you back.
Oh my gosh.
And I mean, then that following year, you were playing behind Henny.
Yes.
But I mean, what a perfect person to play behind.
Perfect.
And then you ended up making SEC All Freshman team, and you had some huge plays that year against major opponents. What was that like for you coming back and achieving? Because when you came in your freshman year, you're like, look, like, I'm young. I got to prove myself. Like, I'm fresh out of high school. People don't really know what I'm about. Like, I have these high accolades, but I got to prove myself at this level. Yeah. And then you have a setback like that. But then you go into this next year, it's like a fresh start. So what were some of, like, your goals for yourself going into that year?
Honestly, didn't have like making SEC freshman team. Like my goals were high, but they wasn't like individual goals. It was more of like team goals of trying to win a national championship, trying to get myself back right, so that because I knew the team, they needed me, and trying to make them better, just things like that. But once I started playing and getting in my groove, I started setting goals for myself. I'm like, I can make all freshman team. We could try to get to a national championship run, just things like that. But having Henny in front of me, not even Henny, Zaya, LA ran the point guard spot sometimes. Like their IQ for the game was very good, and they taught me a lot of in and outs about what I need to do for the point guard role, how it is playing under Coach Staley. Honestly, like it's not easy. Like it's very hard. So just seeing Henny do what she do, it was very good for me, because she was a very great leader for me, and I think Henny needs her flowers. Like people should give her flowers more.
She really does. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, Henny was one of the best leaders and point guards that we had played with. Yes. And I mean, I think y'all's games like parallel each other very well. Y'all are amazing passers. Yeah. Like just some of the best facilitators I've ever seen. So I bet it was really awesome to be able to play under her and learn from her in that way. Yep. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, then going into that next year, you're a starter. This is the Freshies' senior year. Hey, wait. Yeah. No. Yeah. Kiara. Yeah. Yes. My bad. So Kiara was another point guard who you played under. What was it like playing with her? Because y'all had a bit of different games. You know, y'all played at different paces, but she had seen a lot of basketball. Yes. So what was it like playing with her?
I needed that year, honestly, just learning from her. I feel like her poise, her composure, like she was never rattled. Like nothing really bothered her. Like pressure was nothing to her. Like I needed that. Just watching her, I honestly like coming off the bench that year, because I feel like if I was thrown into the fire so fast, I didn't know how I was going to respond, especially playing with you guys. Like y'all 4 players that has this connection like no other. So throwing a freshman to play with y'all, I'm like, I gotta lead these seniors, these freshies. Right. I mean, who knows who's been at these Final Fours so many times? Like, I didn't know how y'all was gonna adapt to me, how y'all was gonna listen to me coming off an injury. So I was very nervous. Like, I was like, I have a big role, big shoes to fill, like leading some seniors when they should be leading me in a way. Right. So it was crazy, like honestly. But once I started playing with Aaliyah. I mean, Aaliyah was a great person to be on the court with. I mean, like, she tells you everything. Some stuff you don't need to hear. Some stuff you need to hear. I mean, Bree Bill, just watching her, she's a great role model to watch on the court. Like, she does things nobody else will want to do. Like, just the dirty things. Like, I feel like she's like a Dennis Rodman, honestly, of a team.
For real.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. And then Zaya, like, she's a role model on and off the court. Like she sets great examples for people like me, not even people like me, little girls. Like she does a lot of things. And then you're a great person to be by. Like, I mean, like you give good advice, great advice. Somebody, like I said, when you're down, you're probably one of the first people to go to. Like you give great advice, even though you didn't play a lot, but you was a big key to our success that year. I mean, like we couldn't have made it that far without you. Then at LA, she was like,
that's your sister.
Yeah, she's like a mother. Like honestly, like she was like, mom. Yeah, she's like my mom. Like I literally did everything with her. So y'all was so great. So I didn't think y'all was gonna listen to me or like respond to me. Yeah.
No, Raven, like you are one of the best just natural point guards there is. Like you have some of the highest IQ I've ever seen in a game, and it's just amazing to watch you play, really. And I think we all had a lot of faith and trust in you as a point guard. But I mean, I bet it did feel good being able to like not be thrown in the fire and be a starter and play behind someone who is a little bit different, has a bit of a different playing style from you, because you can just absorb more information and grow yourself. Yeah. And then, I mean, I get confused on how the years go. Were you a starter when we lost to Iowa in the Final Four? Or
no, I was coming off the bench.
You were coming off the bench that year too. Yeah. So I told you before the show we weren't going to harp on that situation too much. But, I mean, after that blatant disrespect happened, what was your mentality going into that, to the national championship and season afterwards?
Bro, let me tell you, I hated how they treated y'all. Like the freshie class, just the things y'all done for this program. Like I remember them calling the freshie class names out of their, like people who they wasn't. Like they were bullying Zaya for crying. I remember that. I remember Aaliyah. They were just calling her everybody. Honestly, thugs. It was crazy. So I mean, like, and then I went viral. Like, I went more than viral. Actually, it was everywhere. Like, every time I got on my phone, I seen me.
Man, I bet that
like,
was so hard.
The worst feeling ever. Like, I feel like everybody, though, it was the world against me. Like, it was just nothing but hate comments or just people bashed me saying I suck. I mean, I definitely went through another adversity, another want to quit basketball. Like, why am I doing this just to get hated on? Like, it was so much for me, and I honestly don't know how I overcame that. Like, it put a chip on my shoulder. Like, I was like, I'm gonna show these people who I am. Like, they don't know me. They judging a book by its cover over basketball. Like, I'm a whole nother person outside of basketball. I'm more than just a basketball player. So the next year I got in the gym. Like, I was working on my shot. I was in the gym every day. Like, every day I walked into the gym, I thought about that game. Like, it literally put fuel to the fire for me. And I was like, we're going to get back to that national championship. And I was praying we would see that team again. And luckily, we saw them in the championship. It was crazy.
Yeah. You have no idea how happy I was seeing you pick her pocket on TV like that. You were tearing her up.
I'm
not trying to even be a hater on this show, but it was just amazing to see you bounce back from what you went through last year, because sometimes in those situations, you can kind of start to relive some feelings from the past, and it can knock your confidence, just like reliving a moment, you know? Yeah. But you stepped above, and I think you're the kind of player that is at their best when you play with a chip on your shoulder.
I'm so much better
when you're coming back from adversity, when you're coming back from ACL, you feel like you have something to prove. Yeah. You're like, I'm not going to tolerate this disrespect. Yeah. So you proved yourself yet again. Yeah. What did it feel to have a game like that in the national championship game and then win? Like, what was that moment like for you?
I remember when the game first started. I mean, she was hot. I think she had 14 or 18 points.
It was a nasty start. It was like 11-2. I don't remember. It was crazy. It was bad, yeah.
Oh, I was so mad. I was like, there's no way I'm going out with another loss. Like, there's no way. So I remember going to coach, or one of the coaches, I was like, put me on her. Like, let me guard her or whatever. I was like, I'm ready for this. Like, even in film, when I heard I wasn't guarding her, I was a little upset. Like, I was like, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Like, what? I've been waiting all this time just to see this matchup. So in the game, when I started guarding her, I was ready. Like, there was no nerves. There was no scariness. I was ready. Like, I said, this is the moment I've been waiting for. So I think I did a really good job on her. Hats off to my teammates. I mean, like, without them, my job would have been harder probably. So hats off to them. And I think, when that second quarter came, I remember at halftime, we was like, y'all, we're going to be in this game. Like, we're good. Like, they got to play for 40 minutes. I mean, our bench is deep. So when we put our bench in, it was crazy. Malaysia, Tessa.
Man, they went crazy. Freshmen.
Oh, my. Freshmen. Like, this is what freshmen do at South Carolina. Like, it's crazy. In a national championship game at that. Yeah. So I remember when we won, it felt like, I don't know, you work hard for all this. Like, I don't know, like, coach was crying. Like, I've never seen her cry. Right. Like, it was crazy. Just what we went through that whole season. Like, the summer before that, it was hard. Like, they were on us hard. And then just as a team, what we went through before that championship game, before the March Madness. I mean, I know you remember the LSU game, SEC tournament, all this stuff happened. Man. Like, Camilla shooting a three. Yeah. Like, this was an undefeated season. Like, it's crazy.
That was like the most exciting season ever.
Crazy. Like, we really went 38-0. Like, that's crazy. Yeah.
Were you close to Camilla when she pushed Flau'jae like that? Were you like in the middle of that?
No, I wasn't. No? I didn't even see it. Man. But I remember Camilla running. I was like, something bad's gonna happen. You know Camilla, how she is. Oh, yeah. And when she pushed her and then her brother came down, I'm like, oh gosh, somebody get Camilla. Like, Jesus. I remember holding Flaw back because I don't want none of that stuff, to escalate, just trying to be a peacemaker. But that game was crazy.
That was crazy. Oh my God. All right, I digress. But so now, after y'all's lost last year, this is Revenge Tour 2.0, really. Y'all got a fresh team. Y'all got seasoned vets who want to win. Yeah. What's the mentality going into this year?
I mean, just going from summer workouts, you could tell everybody's hungry. Like, we definitely have something to prove. There's a standard here, and winning is the standard here. And, it's hard to get to the Final Four. It's hard to get to a national championship. So for me, like, I feel like, we got that far and lost. I feel like it hurts. Like, we worked this hard not to get an end goal of something that we we wanted. Like we all been talking about the whole season. So this year is all about, getting back to that point, but we got to turn it up a notch. Like everybody got to turn it up a notch because we know, we still the team that they're going to be after, but we also we need to be after teams how they be after us. And I think, Coach Stem, they're doing a really good job as putting us under pressure, putting us in situations so we can be ready for moments like that. But you could tell everybody's hungry. And with this new group that we have, we look good.
Yeah.
We look good.
Y'all aren't about to let what happened last year happen this year.
Yeah,
that can't happen again. No, for sure. All right, Ray. Well, before we wrap up, I have 2 questions for you. And this is our sponsored segment brought to you by Firehouse Subs. So thank you, Firehouse Subs. So the first question is, what is the best piece of advice you ever received, or what is some advice you would like to share?
Okay, I would say don't get too high with the highs and don't get too low with the lows. But I can also say I'd heard this quote. Somebody just said this to me yesterday. They told me to think of this season as, why not you? Why not you? Why not you? Why can't you do this? Why can't you make this big play? I feel like it's a confidence thing, honestly. So they told me to think, why not you all the time? And that was a really good quote or advice that's going to be on my mind a lot. So.
Yeah, absolutely. That definitely is a confidence builder because you can kind of take yourself out of a situation and you can be anybody. So why not do it?
Yep.
So yeah, I love that. The second question is, if you weren't a basketball player, what would you be doing?
Ooh, I probably would be I'm probably going to say something with cheer or gymnastics.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. So I would definitely be in sports. I mean, I'm very competitive, but definitely cheer or gymnastics. I say gymnastics because I like to do crazy little flips. I like to do stuff like that. Actually, no.
I was going to say, you're tall for a gymnast.
Yeah, I would be singing, actually.
Okay.
I can sing, how I used to sing sometimes. So I'll be a singer.
All right, Ray. I love that. I would love to. You want to sing for the people real quick?
They'll see when I drop my album.
There you go. All right. Well, Raven, it's been amazing to have you on. It's great to see you. I'm so proud of you for all you've accomplished, and I can't wait to watch you this year. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your summer. Enjoy Atlanta. Good luck with your drive this weekend too. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.